Don't you love this tie? You know what else I love? Lucky P. Larson loves justice. And while Lucky P. Larson spent a lot of time managing singles competitors, if there's one thing Lucky P. Larson can't stand, it's those damn star twerps that cheat every single time, whether they use a megaphone, they use a chain, they illegally pin the wrong man, they illegally use the illegal man to get the pin, they illegally use 2 men to get a pin, 3 men to get a pin, 17 men to get a pin. The star twerps will do anything to hold on to those titles. Well, the Misfits, the totally misunderstood underdogs in this battle, the Misfits, Dell Tucker and C.T. Jordan, they knew that they needed something to help even out the scales of justice. So, who did they call? Who was their insurance policy? Lucky P. Larson, Esquire.
All right, fans, Steve Murphy back, USA Championship Wrestling. Thanks for being here with us. As you can see with me at this time, the Misfits. Tonight, guys, this is the big one. Promoter Tom Simon's been talking about this for the past several weeks. If you lose tonight against the Star Twins, you're done as a tag team. You won't be able to wrestle as a tag team for a year. If you win tonight, you're the new tag champs, and the Star Twins won't be able to wrestle as a tag team for a year.
This guy's, you are so funny. It's hilarious. You know, we know the stipulations of Mr. Tom, and that's why we're not worried about his stipulations. Not worried at all. Because we have an insurance policy, and this is our insurance policy.
What kind of insurance policy can you possibly have for it? Oh my, you gotta be. I knew something smelled funny, and it's Lucky P. Larson. You talk about a guy cutting deals all over USA Championship Wrestling. What's going on with this?
Happy to see me, aren't you? Lucky P. Larson, manager to the Stars. Lucky P. Larson, manager to the Champs, is going to add another championship to the Legion of Lucky, the Tag Team Championship. And I'll tell you this, Lucky P. Larson is so excited to finally get rid of those star twerps. Finally get rid of those star twerps. When the Misfits show the twerps what real tag team action is, and all you little girls, all you little itty bitty Star Twin fans, you're gonna be heartbroken. Go get your pints of ice cream now. Go get your little Star Twerp posters now, and you can pull them off the wall and put up a real man, the Misfits, because they're the next tag team champions, and you won't see those Star Twerps here for a year, and I can't wait.
Well, we still got to find out who's going to win that match. That's tonight here at the Omen Arena.
I'll tell you who's going to win that match. The match is going to be won by the Misfits, the next tag team champions.
Well, I don't know if you heard at the top of the hour, promoter Tom Simon sent down a note. One of you two is going to wrestle solo today to see what life might be like if you lose tonight.
It won't be like that for them. There's zero chance that they are going to lose tonight. The Twerps are going down. The Twerps have no chance. You mark my words. You don't mess with the Legion of Lucky.
Well, one of you is going to wrestle solo, so we're ready for that match. Which one's going to wrestle solo?
You want this? You want me to take this? I got this.
All right, Dell Tucker says he's going to take the solo match. Later tonight, it's going to be these two versus the Star Twins with their new manager, Lucky P. Larson. Bert, what is going on here?
Okay, well, let me tell you, I got blindsided by this, but Criss Gage, who is a awesome wrestler, taking on Dell Tucker in singles action here with Lucky P in the corner. Lucky P now managing the Misfits, for gosh sakes.
Wow, that's a blockbuster, Bert. It changes the entire complexion of tonight's match with Lucky P. Larson as the insurance policy.
Well, I'm not so sure Dell Tucker's going to get through this match. Let me tell you, Criss Gage really impressed me last week, and this is a local Jackson native here, but this kid's great.
Oh, absolutely, a high-flying arsenal from this guy. You talk about air. Man, he gets some when he goes airborne. He has got some drop kicks and other high-flying moves in his arsenal like no one I've seen recently here in USA Championship Wrestling.
When I watch wrestling, I like to watch matches where I can't pick. You know, some of these shows are so I don't know.
Well, Dell Tucker showed a little
elementary,
frustration
you
here.
can tell who's going to win, but I'm telling you, Tucker's got his hands full on this one.
You saw just a moment ago, Bert, Dell Tucker went to the corner and make the tag, and there's no one there in this match. Exactly what promoter Tom Simon was hoping for, to show him what life might be like if the Misfits lose tonight.
Singles competition ordered by Tom Simon here today. I'm getting nervous now. I can smell the popcorn cooking upstairs, Steve.
It's just hours away, Bert. If you're anywhere in driving distance, fans, you don't want to miss this one. You saw what happened last time, June 3rd, when we were here in Oman Arena. A new heavyweight champion was crowned. Nathan Starr went airborne off the balcony. It was a huge card, a huge turnout, and people were talking about it for weeks afterwards. They're still talking about it. That's why a lot of these fans are here today, because they heard about June 3rd. You don't want to be the one that hears about July 8th. You want to be one of the people telling the story.
It's the Rock and Roll Express with Sean Hurley in the corner against the Outlaws, Christian James and Eric Andrews. The Star Twins, everything on the line against the Misfits with Lucky P tonight. And the match everybody in this town's talking about, Todd Curry going for the gold against the Joker tonight. Let me tell you, I think half the town of Brownsville is going to be there.
Well, Todd Curry really showing he could hold his own with the Joker last week when him in that tag match with Danny Dollar and LT Falk on the other side of the ring with the Joker. He showed he could compete at that level. If it wasn't for that chain, I'm not so sure he wouldn't have got the pinfall.
Todd forgot all about Lucky P being at ringside, and he cannot do that in the match tonight. He absolutely cannot. It's going to be short work if he does. He's got to be cognizant of Lucky P on the outside at all times.
Meanwhile, back in the ring, Criss Gage taking it to Dell Tucker. Tucker's gone to that corner several times looking for a tag, and I'm sorry, Tyler Jordan's not here for this matchup. It's a singles matchup. There is no tagging out. This might be the next year for Dell Tucker going through this if they don't win tonight.
Nice takedown by Criss Gage. Dell Tucker, double tough, let me tell you.
Boy, what a card Tom Simon's put together for tonight, Bert. I am so excited about this. I look at the lineup sitting in front of me, and I'm almost giddy.
You're ready for it to be 7:30.
I can't wait for 7:30.
Yeah, me too.
Boy.
A Lucky P. Larson, the insurance policy of the Misfits. And I tell you what, the Star Twins don't need to take that lightly either, because Lucky P being in that corner now makes it 3 against 2.
That is true, an insurance policy indeed, and it's going to be an uphill battle for the Star Twins to maintain those titles with Lucky P at ringside. And we'll see action from the Star Twins too. One of those two is going to be taking on somebody in singles action here per promoter Tom Simon this week. Also here this week, Christian James of the Outlaws. Boy, this is such a huge day for USA Championship Wrestling, Bert. Those tickets still available online at omanwrestling.com, or tickets available at the door. If you make your way down here.
I'm looking over social media on my phone. All they're talking about is Oman Arena.
How can you not?
No matter what wrestling site you're going to, they're talking about Oman Arena tonight in Jackson.
The return of the Rock and Roll Express to Jackson, Tennessee. Man, that clock is just, it looks like it stopped to me, Bert. It's just not, wow.
Whoa! Oh my gosh. Wouldn't that have been something for that Gage kid? My gosh. That would have been fantastic. I'm telling you, that kid's going to pull off a win here along the way.
Well, it might be right here. Dell Tucker
is just the real deal.
Dell Tucker suffering the effects of not having his tag team partner, Tyler Jordan, to tag in. Again, you keep seeing him reaching for that corner, and it's a different game. Singles wrestling and tag team wrestling, there's not too many guys that can excel at both. The pacing is different. The cardio is different. The wrestling, the philosophy, the entire game plan is different between tag team and singles wrestling.
Lucky P, the Legion of Lucky.
And man, that was as close as I've had to stand to that guy, and I'm telling you, there's definitely an odor there. Something about that guy still stinks.
He's a lawyer.
As Dell Tucker measures up, Criss Gage.
Nathan Starr in single action today here on the show, taking on Chris Hargis. That's not no night off for Nathan Starr either, but what a match that's going to be. We're finally going to hear from Danny Dollar this afternoon. All my favorite, Otis Crowley's back on the show this week, and Jackson Hawks as well. Christian James, Ricky Morton is waiting on you. I'll tell you what, tonight in Jackson. LT Falk, Sean Hurley going to wrap it up today on the show. And then we just walk upstairs and wait.
It's going to be a long wait, Bert, tonight. Can't get here quick enough. I'm so excited about tonight's card here at the Oman Arena. Oh, 2.5 count. Gage almost pulls off what I would call the upset here.
If you've never seen live wrestling in the Oman Arena, commonly known as the house that Jackie Fargo built, and I believe Todd Curry said that he was going to do some reconstruction to it, but so much history in this building. Tojo Yamamoto, Eddie Gilbert, Tommy Gilbert.
And even last month, Doug Gilbert.
Yeah, we've had Lance Russell tribute up there. The very last Terry Funk Jerry Lawler match happened here at Oman Arena.
I've heard a lot about that match. Your friend, promoter in St. Louis, Herb Simmons, was in the house for that one.
He was there.
Referee Scott Stevens right in there breaking the choke up at the count of 4. Dell Tucker just narrowly staying alive in this one.
Welcome everybody watching us on the High Spots Television Network around the world 24/7. That's the great thing about this show. There's so many places you can watch us, no matter what time of day, what time of night.
Yeah, if you miss us on Saturday morning, fans, you can absolutely catch us at USAChampionshipWrestling.tv each and every week. Watch the show on demand for free even. And here comes Chris Gage getting in nice series of offense, elbows and kicks on Dell Tucker. Shoots across the ring, comes back with a nice spinning elbow, and a kick to the back of the head. Dell Tucker out on his feet.
Got him, cover him. There you go. There you go. There you
ready
go.
to ring that bell. Only a 2.
I had the hammer in my hand.
Boy, I'm telling you, this is such an hour of wrestling here, fans. We're so glad to have you with us. Nice back body drop by Chris Gage. There's the cover, a 2 count. Folks, USA Championship Wrestling, I know we keep talking about Jackson, the Oman Arena tonight, and we keep saying it over and over. You're going to hear it tonight 100 more times before this hour's over. But don't forget, we're traveling all around the region. Whoa! Dell Tucker with a almost looked like a cutter breaker of some sort, and held onto it into, it's got to be, there it is, the submission. Dell Tucker, I'm not sure what he calls that, but he's got tons of stress on that neck.
He needs to let that kid go is what he needs to do.
Could have easily broke the neck of Chris Gage there.
Chris Gage gave him a hell of a match there.
I look for good things from Chris Gage in the future here.
I do too, I really, really do.
But right now, Dell Tucker, your winner, representing his team, the Misfits, tonight. They'll be taking on the Star Twins one last time.